Hello, I'm Samantha, and today we're going to do a beginner's floor practice. It's going to be really relaxing. So we'll come to a seated position, and we're going to focus today on imagining a central channel that starts above the crown of the head and it passes through our wavy spine and it exits out the pelvic floor. And we want to think about keeping this tube open so we could find more relaxation. So we'll start by coming to our backs in a mindful manner. Slide to your side, letting your head drop towards the floor as you go to your side. And then we'll roll into our back. Have a block handy. If you don't have a block, you can use some blankets or books. And place the block under your hips. Tilt your pelvis forward so that your belly gets long and your back arches up. Breathe into your rib cage and walk it back a little to stretch your torso long. Get heavy in the hips and push the front parts of your feet and toes into the floor. Bring your hands towards the ceiling and then bring the tops of the hands to the floor, chin up, bar arms, elbows point at the ceiling. Breathe length into the waist, keeping heavy in the hips. Energetically pull the heels back. Lift one foot towards the ceiling and then grab behind the leg with the other hand. Pull the pinky toe side of the foot towards the floor. Allow your toes to relax, pointed at the ceiling. Ankle flexed. You can pulse it out. And then step the foot back down on the floor. Other side. So think again about lengthening the central channel. Heavy the back of the head, heavy the hips. And left extends. Draw the pinky toe side of the foot more towards the floor. Soften the toes. Pulse it out. And then step it back down. Toes land first. Dig into the floor. Drag back with your heels. Lift the heels slightly and hover them. Swivel them to the left. The toes and knees start to point at the right. Pulse it there, hips heavy, toes connected. And then bring the heels back center. And then swivel, heels right, toes and knees point towards the left. Pulse them down. Central channel long. Send it back center. Lift up the block and place it to the side. Extend your right arm overhead on the floor and roll up to your right side. Side bow. Push your right floor arm into the surface with a little muscle. Get tall on the side ribs. Heavy the hips. Press the side of the right foot into the floor. And then take the top hand out in front of you. Tilt your head back and then lift the shoulder blade off the back, exposing more of the left side ribs to the sky. Take the left hand to the back of your head. Your elbow points at the floor. Lengthen back of neck, back of head, push back. Push into the floor with the right hand. Push into the left hand with the head. Hover your top leg and maybe a bicycle pedal, opening it up. Place your head back down and roll onto your belly. Bend your elbows. Place prayer hands together in front of your face. Push the elbows into the floor, drag them back to lift your ribs. Bend at the knees and push the knees into the floor. Flex your ankles. Soften the toes. Drag the elbows towards the knees, knees towards the elbows, and then soften your central channel all the way through. Tilt your feet towards the left. Keep the knees connected strongly and pulse. Lift up center and to the right. Pulse. Knees strongly connect. Heart stays full. And slowly relax down. Extend the left arm. Press the right arm on the floor in front of you. And then press the knees into the floor. Reach back with your left hand. Grab the ankle. Press both knees into the floor. Push strongly in the arm. And we'll release. Left arm pushes down in front of you. Push the heart back. Firmly press the knees down. Reach right hand to right ankle. Both knees push down. You got it. And gently release. And roll onto your left side. Side bow. Left arm presses into the floor. Pull the hips behind you. Get tall in the side ribs. Reach the top arm forward, slide the shoulder towards the ear. Push hips into the floor. Side of the left foot in the floor. Ankles flexed. Hover the top leg. Keep the right hand in the back of the head. Elbow towards the floor. And then open up. Release it back down and roll over onto your back. Supine, shift back to your center space and release the legs one at a time on the floor. Give yourself a hug arm, pull the rib cage back, pull the head back. Bring the arms to the side with the palms on the floor. Begin to bring awareness back to your space. You roll over onto your side. Pausing. And then slide yourself to a seated position. Namaste.